All right, everybody. So welcome. We're gonna start here with a central topic. What I'm gonna do today is think about what are some interesting XMind topics I could go over and features that I like. So if I were to create a series of small and short videos, what are some topics that I should cover? So I just want to do some brainstorming, and this is one example of how I might use XMind. So going a little bit meta here. So let's go with XMind tutorials. And then we can go with, let's say, features. I'm just thinking of the top level stuff. So maybe navigation, keyboard, shortcuts, mouse. Maybe you don't need the mouse, and keyboard shortcuts maybe is a subcategory of navigation. So we can do general. We can do map structures. So there's the default, I don't know the name of that one, I think we'll look it up. Logic chart, right? I think that's the one I use the most. Fish, bone, org chart. Let me look here. This is where you find structures. I think those are the ones that I use the most. Tree is interesting. I think I've used that. Oh, the timeline as well. Timeline, and this can be vertical or horizontal. And what was the other one that we liked? Tree structure. So let me sort these by the order I normally use them. So default, what was the default called? Just a map. Okay. So this is in the order that I normally use them. Let me see here. Maybe I use the tree structure, maybe. Yeah. So that's interesting. Okay. What else? Features. I don't know if these are called features, but let's go with this for now. Relationship, boundary, markers. These are things that I use a bit, like these ones. Oh, what's the topic? Oh, okay. All right, we can use here notes, callouts, and what do we call this part? Insert. Label. So label is actually over here. Yeah. So these are interesting because maybe these ones are applied on a particular per topic, whereas relationships is more like for everything, for a single cell, let's say, topic. You can apply markers, you can introduce callouts like these, like this, that's a callout. You can drag and drop that one so it's like a little bit spaced out. A label is this, label, and a note is this, note. Yep, and the marker is like this, and maybe also like this, and maybe like this. Yep. Okay, so far so good. What else would we do? Let me turn this actually to logic chart right, which is, as I mentioned, my fave. The reason I like that one the most is because I get to like just push this to the side and start kind of left to right. And then whichever one I'm working on right now is the one that stays expanded. I don't need to see everything expanded at the same time. Because if they were a bunch of them were expanded at the same time, it might be better to do the map because it like allows you to see more because of the width of the screen. But this, it's just gonna get like become a longer page, but that's okay because I normally like would collapse and just work in the area that I'm most that's like maybe the lowest area or the area that I'm focused on, only that one gets expanded. You can always obviously play around with the zoom levels as well. That we do here, floating topics. I think that's interesting as well. Okay, I think I'm happy with this for now. Hope you found it helpful, and thanks for watching.